City, and yes, the Slippers are here, as well as a couple of cast members of the production of Cinderella in town until Sunday. And we meet Delphi as well as Hayden, who played the leads in the musical production of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. You're the backup Cinderella as well as an ensemble member.
Yes.
And then you played Topher. So yes. Hayden, let's start with you and tell us a little bit about the modern spin on this classic tale.
Yeah, so it's a fun new adaptation of the classic Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella. So there's kind of the script has been taken and added a modern twist to it.
Okay, and tell us about these twists, because sometimes people are really attached to the classic, so you want to make sure that those modern twists are right and appealing to the audience.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of comedy, right?
Yeah, I think they're executed well, the new twists. The end of Act 1 leaves the audience with a big cliffhanger, and I think there's a real good reaction that comes from it, because they think, what's happening? This is something different and new.
Cool.
And yeah, there's new witty humor in there.
I love that.
Yeah.
And of course, we love all of the fantastical elements of a story like Cinderella, the princess storyline and the big dress, and hopefully a happy ending as well. So Delphi, tell us what's it like to be a part of a production this grand?
It's beautiful. There's nothing better than getting to wear a big ball gown every night and watching all the magic happen and watching the kids react to all of the magic happening, and really just getting to tell a wonderful story. And
it is a love story, of course.
Absolutely.
So that hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Nope,
okay, and what about some of the other cornerstones, the stepsisters we've seen, and that remains the same?
Yeah, there's a difference with the stepsisters. There's one stepsister who's actually a little nicer and has her own story arc, which is nice to see. And so it's not a classic evil stepsisters against Cinderella sort of situation. There's more of a dynamic between them.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. And of course, music and dancing and big production numbers.
Oh yeah.
That must be fun.
It's lush choreography, beautiful Rodgers and Hammerstein classic music, taken from some of their other work to add into this production of Cinderella as well. Okay.
So we found the glass slippers. They're here. Are these the actual slippers that we see on stage? They are. Okay, cool. So I love this take on these Stewart's Weitzman's slippers. Well, that's pretty nice. They're pretty sparkly, so that's pretty nice. And for you, Delphi, playing into this sort of dream role, I think, for a lot of little girls. What's that like?
It's wonderful. I mean, the great thing about this specific version of Cinderella is that it's not just about the love story. There's also an element of female empowerment, and so to be able to represent that for little girls who come see our show, and so that they know that they can make a change in the world as well as finding the love of their life, that's wonderful. I couldn't ask for anything better.
I like that update. Okay, and just really quickly, what's it like to see the kids' faces in the audience and how delighted they are?
I mean, we have kids come up to the very front where the musicians are, where the band is all there in the front, and they just will peer over, looking into the band and look up at the stage, and they're wearing the big Cinderella dresses and some little Prince Charming outfits.
Yeah.
They surprise me. Yeah, they do.
Those are great.
It's so cool.
That's hilarious. Okay, well, you can get in on the magic. You are here until Sunday. It's at the Southern Alberta Jubilee Auditorium. There are tickets still available, but they're selling. So tonight through to Sunday, evening shows as well as matinees on the weekend. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
You enjoy your time in our snowy city.
Thank you. We will.
You spent time in New York, of course, so they're used to it, Andrew Schultz. I apologized earlier for the snow on your behalf.
Yeah,